Good afternoon, I'm the Ragnarok Ranger. This is the Ragnarok Theory. We're going to be talking about tactical and non-tactical EDC. Is there a difference? And what I carry on a day like today when I've been at home all day, or what I'll be carrying tomorrow when I'm going to work. Don't go away. Afternoon everyone. Okay, first of all, the word tactical. Things change. Meanings for things seem to change. When I was in engineers, if we were going tactical, it meant that we spent a lot more time on this kit. Nothing rattled, nothing shined. Yeah, we didn't have special kit that we called tactical kit. We had DPM. That's what we wore. Nowadays, if it's black and it looks cool, it's tactical. Nonsense to me. Right, so tactical and non-tactical EDC. Is there a difference? Absolutely not, because I think the use of the word tactical is misused anyway. Okay, EDC needs to be relevant to the country that you live in. So like us, we're not allowed to carry firearms, so we're not going to carry firearms. This is not America. So what's realistic, what we can carry in the UK? And I know everyone starts thinking about knives straight away. So everyone knows that a knife under like 3.5 inches, non-locking and folding knife, not fixed blade, is classed as legal to carry. However, you've still got to be careful, because you've got to have a purpose for having that blade on you. If you stop by the police, right, they can easily trip you up. Questions such as, well, it could still be used as a weapon though, couldn't you? You could innocently say, well, it could, but I wouldn't do it like that. You could drop yourself in it. So always be mindful of why you're carrying something, and never falter from your explanation if stopped. Okay, a day like today, if I were to get in my car and go to the shop, as I did earlier, I've got another keychain that I've not brought into here. It's orange silk paracord, the one with a red bit in the middle that you can use for the tins to light fire, on a carabiner, and on there would normally be my little Victorinox. Which this is my go-to blade for utilities. Yeah, and I will always have my GTN on me. I've got one in my car, I've got one in my locker at work, I've got a spare, and I've got one here. Okay, just in case I need that. Yeah, and if I'm going out, I'll clip all them onto a keychain, and I will always throw something like this into my pocket. So this is just a all-weather notepad, because I will always have something on me to write with as well. The things with EDC keychains, rather than pouches, is they can be interchangeable. So okay, tomorrow I'll go to work. I've got a 12-hour shift, and my requirements for what I need to carry change. The one thing that never carries is his phones and his wallets in it. We've always got his bank cards with us, or some money, and we've always got his phones. So obviously, I'm filming on my phone at the moment. Right. Apart from that, there's some things that I carry because they're useful, and some things I carry because I'd be very silly not to want to need them. So first of all, what's going to be very specific to me is this little thing here. It's a pen, and it can be used on the other end for a tablet, and that's got a little measure on it, but effectively it's a pen. And on there I keep a key for testing fire alarms, I keep a fish up key for turning lights on and off, and then I've got another key that opens a certain lock, which I'm not going to disclose because obviously I work security on the site. So very specific to me, but if I ain't got that with me, my world falls apart because I have to go looking for these things elsewhere. The other thing that I'm going to always carry at work is this. It's got a pen that writes in 4 colours. It's got a little notepad there, which I'm not going to, it's got the codes in for defib there. And then obviously I've got my IPSA notebook. Okay, so they're numbered pages, you're not allowed to detach them, you've heard it all before. If I make notes in there, it's admissible as evidence in a court of law. So I always carry my own notebook. The other thing that I've started carrying a better version of, I was given a first aid kit, a little one that went on your belt. It was inadequate, I topped it up, the pouch was too small. We attend a lot of first aid incidents on our site, and sometimes if you're first there waiting for the defib arrives one thing, waiting for the basic first aid kit to arrive is another, and if someone's not just refilled it properly, it can be a nightmare. So this little Morley pouch, I've started sliding this one on my belt. I'm not going to do a load out on everything that's in here, guys, today. Stuff lasts for another time. This isn't a trauma kit, it's a basic first aid kit, this one, because bumps, scrapes, cuts, bruises, stuff like that, we deal with a lot. So I just want to have the right stuff on me when I get to scene, and I can just crack on with doing what I need to do rather than waiting around. Okay, another thing that I carry, this whether I'm at work or not, is this. At the moment, the best deal I'm getting on this is in Asda. You get a roll of it for £2, and it's just in the gardening section, and it's just wire coated in rubber. Okay, and it serves a multitude of tasks. Anything from, I don't know if someone snapped on that Morley pouch and I needed someone to fix it with. Someone snapped on your rucksack or your everyday carry bag if you're carrying a bag, which I do. I'm not going to load that on a bag today. Yeah, so that's really good stuff to have some with you. Everyone has fascias, and mine's True Utility. It's not a budget band, but it's a mid-range kind of price band for EDC, but I've used it for years, as you'll see by its status on my kit. So I've taken them all off here today, but effectively they just hang on a keychain and into my pocket. So the first and oldest piece of kit I own is this. Okay, I don't even think they do this particular version anymore, and it's a little petrol lighter, like a mini Zippo, I suppose. Yeah, it uses the same fuel. Okay, so I've always got a means of lighting fire with me if I need to. I don't smoke, but you know, someone might ask, oh, have you got a light? Yeah, I have got a light. When it comes down to customer service, that can count for a lot. Another thing that I'm going to show you this because it's True Utility, but I don't carry this every day. When I do load out, I've got a planned load out for all my map reading kit and stuff like that, and it goes with that, right? It's just one of these little lights. It's USB. I won't shine the white light into the thing for you. You can see 2 stages, and then it goes red. So that's why I've got it for my map kit. As good as it would be to have on me all the time, it serves a better purpose if you need to like read a map at night. Red light won't ruin your night vision, so it's good to have. On the other side of it, the one that I do carry is that one. It's just 2 phases, 2 levels. I don't actually know what lumens this is, but it's True Utility. It's really thin light torch, and when we first go into vacant units to test fire alarms and stuff like that, you often search around for like light switches and stuff like that, and it's absolutely bang on for that. The other thing I've got then, which is also True Utility, which looks like I've had it for years but I actually haven't, is a mini sharpener, and it's quite good. It keeps my my blades sharp on my EDC style knives. All these can be found on Amazon. I don't think anything that I've got here is over maybe 25 quidish. Okay. Next, this little multi-tool. There's a couple of pieces I haven't got a True Utility yet. They've made a new version of this, so at some point I will get it. It doesn't have a lot on it, right? But it's got your screwdrivers, it's got a bottle opener, it's got a bit of a nail file going on there, and it's got a wire cutter on it as well. And then the alternative is the little, it's about about an inch, just over an inch is the blade. It's not a locking blade, so it's legal. It's very, very sharp. Yeah, all True Utility stuff I've ever had with a blade on has come deadly sharp. Yep, so again, really good little tool, multi-use. This I've not had as long, but again it's getting battered already. This is a really sharp little blade, and again, multitude of tasks. It might be having a strip a bit of wire, it might be, I don't know, having to open a cardboard box or anything. It's not a locking knife, but you can hear the snap on that. It's so well made. Yeah, get your fingers out of your way, and it's got a screwdriver and your mandatory bottle opener on the other side. But again, really good little blade to be carrying. Them two together kind of make up for not having my Victorinox on me. I used to carry that at work, but it's actually quite bulky, and if you pull something like that out and someone sees it on site, people can get a little bit nervous where they're a bit more discreet. Another piece of True Utility kit I've got is this. I say I've always got something to write with, and that's a collapsible pen. Okay, again, very inexpensive, clips together nicely, hangs on your keychain. You've always got a means to write with you. The one thing I can't put my keychain, much to my disappointment, but I have got an old knife pouch here that I can keep it in and put on my belt, is this. And this is a mini multi-tool, forgot word then. Okay, so it opens up, first thing you've got is pliers. So you can see it has got a spring. It's not a very strong spring, but when you get hold of something with them, it's actually, you can get quite a good grip on it. So it's not a bad little pair of pliers, just for them little tasks again around site that I might find myself needing to do. Okay, we've got a little saw blade, and it's deadly sharp. I mean, yeah, it's only little. It'll take you a while to do up with it, but you know, it's not bad for size at multi-tool. You got a little screwdriver tool there, and you've got some scissors. Now, these are a godsend again, because the Victorinox that I've got doesn't have the scissors on. I intend collecting a few more. I don't really think I've got all that I can cut for you here, but I was testing these on like basic paper and cardboard tasks, and they were fine. This thicker plastic stuff, it's going through it, but it's taking longer. But so like your basic cardboard tasks and paper and stuff like that, it's nowhere near the quality of a Victorinox set of scissors, but it is good. I have actually got a Victorinox mini that's got scissors on that are sharper than that, but they're actually not bad for what they are. The opposite side, again, got a little tiny blade, okay, about an inch long, very sharp again. I must point out this, that if you do go and buy anything from True Utility, so then you've got a file, a flathead screwdriver, you've got a wire stripper, you've got your cross point or your Phillips, whichever you call it. Like I say, you can probably see it branded on there, I don't know, True Utility. The one thing that is, it doesn't have anywhere to actually fix a ring to it to hang it off notes, so that's the only frustrating part about that. Right guys, that is pretty much my EDC. Obviously I carry food with me for work and drinks in my bag and stuff like that, and I've always got a survival tin in my bag and various stuff, but this is the stuff that will be on my person or in my pockets. So like that will be fastened to my belt, this will be fastened to my belt, or will be fastened to that, you know. So I've got it available. Everything else basically is just going to hang back on this keychain in the end. So as you can see, builds up quite a decent little keychain. And again, with these little clips like this, you can pretty much put what you want onto them. All these little gadgets all fit onto them. And it is the one with the lock on as well, so it locks off. And the lighter again can be clicked quite higher up, because what I don't want it all just in a big bulk like that, so staggered him a little bit and then clips to my belt loop, goes straight into my pocket quite deep. That would normally be attached to my bag. Just taking it off of that. Like I say, the torch, absolutely different thing. That's it for today. That's the difference between tactical and non-tactical EDC. It just doesn't exist, guys. EDC is just what do you carry every day with you. Everybody has something they've got on them every day. Take care, stay safe. Remember, we don't prepare to survive, we prepare in case we survive. And survival is an instinct, and instinct is everything.